Hey everyone, Chris here for PokerSavvy Plus, bringing you another installment in my Building the Basics Season 2 series. This is going to be again um, a look at playing in today's $25 no limit games, and kind of giving you my thought process on how to beat these games, how to play in these games as an improving player, and kind of how to move up. In this video, I'm going to be playing two tables of 25 no limit here on Full Tilt, and again, walking you guys through my basic thought process for what it takes to win in these games. I'm going to focus on three specific topics that I think a lot of micro stakes and small stakes players sometimes struggle with. Those being number one, dealing with aggression, number two, playing in 3-bet pots, and three, playing out of position. Those are going to be kind of the three focus areas for this video. Here at the Aces, my early read of this guy, Kloss IT, I've just been playing for about 5 minutes, is that he's a bit over-aggressive and a bit spewy. I mean, I clearly am never folding this hand. The action went, this guy opened, I 3-bet, and he cold flatted. So I'm just going to call and give him the chance. The money's going in if he has a queen regardless. So in the off chance that he has a bluff like ace-jack or jack-10, I just want to give him a chance to hang himself. Yeah, so as we can see here, he had queen jack, and the money was going in regardless of what we did. But in the off chance that he had complete air, I did want to give him a chance to throw the rest of his stack in the middle. I'm also going to be doing this video without a heads-up display, and I know it's not something you guys are accustomed to seeing in my videos, but I did want to kind of emphasize, take this as an opportunity to emphasize like how it's not necessarily necessary to use a HUD when you play, and kind of learning how to acquire reads and hand reading when you're not in that situation. Here against a complete unknown, 4-betting queens is obviously going to be a standard play here, although I think I'm just going to flat, given that we are about 150 big blinds deep, and play somewhat cautiously post-flop, just because I don't think at NL25 people are going to be getting it in too late pre-flop. Like if he has jacks and I 4-bet, I don't think he's going to be getting it all in. So the range I get it in with against queens is basically aces, kings, and ace-king, and not exactly looking for that to be like the best scenario. So without a read on how he plays, I'm actually just going to flat here and play my queens a bit cautiously. Obviously on this board, I'm just going to go ahead and fold and get out of the way, and wait for a better spot. So what I'm really going to be looking to do in this video, now that I've got a second of downtime, is to really take the time while playing two tables and walk you through my thought process in each hand, and then walk you through my decision making in each step, and hopefully give you guys a bit of a clearer understanding for why I'm doing what I'm doing in each spot. I think sometimes when you're playing live and doing a 4-table video, that gets lost in the mud and the kind of the mess of things, but I think here with two tables I'll really be able to walk you through my thought process. So this guy Benny's won min-raised pre-flop, and I decided to defend my big blind with 9-7 suited. Again, one of the weaker hands I'm going to call with, but I'm getting a really good price pre-flop in. We're about 150 big blinds deep. He goes ahead and pots this flop of Jack 9-5 with the flush draw, and I'm going to call. I'm going to have the best hand a pretty decent percent of the time, and I don't really expect him to bet multiple streets as a bluff. I do want to emphasize that this is one of the worst hands I would call with, and you really do need to be wary on boards like Jack 9-5 with a flush draw that even though 9-7 is likely to be the best hand on the flop, it's going to be very difficult to play a lot of later streets, especially against someone who's aggressively barreling. So against a better player, I might just fold this on the flop because any 10, Jack, Queen, King, or Ace is going to be a scare card for me, and he's going to make it very difficult. If he's any good, he's going to be betting a lot of cards that make it hard for me to call down. So I do pick up a pretty good read that he potted the flop with Ace-King after min-raising, but then didn't fire the turn which paired the board and then a low river card. So again, those are the kind of reads you really want to pick up on and how he's playing. So if he's not double barreling, Ace-King on a spot like that, how can I play accordingly?